Think different, live different. V180.
V180.
Hello, Mel with you today for another podcast, and today we are so honoured to speak to our very special guest, SVRCINA. You might know her from her songs like Flowers or Hummingbird or Catch the Light, or you may have heard some of her singles right here on V180. She is no stranger to us and has been to Australia last year as well. Well, she's coming back again in 2025. She's doing an amazing tour with Danny Goki. She's opening for him on his Sounds Like Heaven tour coming up in July, and we are so excited to have a chat to you today, SVRCINA. Firstly, how you doing?
Oh my goodness, I'm doing so great. It's been 2025 has been super sweet, just with a lot of writing and also getting to spend some quality time with family, and have been leading worship more. So it's been a sweet year so far, which has been awesome.
Nice. And we hear you're coming to Australia again, which we're so excited about. Is this like the third time you've come?
This is the third. It seems like it's, Lord willing, becoming like an annual thing. My first in 2023, and so this will be my third time coming, and I truly love your country so much. So I'm excited to come back and be able to open for Danny. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, we're so excited to have you back. What is, when you're in Australia and you go home, what's some things that you go, oh my gosh, I miss that so much? Like, what do you like the most about coming to Australia?
Oh my goodness. I mean, I absolutely love the people that I've met. So just the fellowship with people has been super sweet. Now, you guys definitely have the coffee on lock.
Yeah.
Coffee on lock, the brunch, and like the terrain is so beautiful. Just being by the water. I am originally from Michigan and then lived in Nashville, Tennessee for a while. So there's no ocean, and I live in LA now, but it's technically, I'm still like an hour away from the beach.
Yeah.
So I don't go to the beach often, but just the coast is so stunning. Just being out there is really heavenly. I feel like kind of cheesy, but even the, like some of the birds are different. Just the natural, like, nature sounds outside are different from what you would hear, like, and it's really beautiful. It's like very tropical and like super lovely. So big fan.
Oh, that's cool. It's things like that we don't even notice because you get used to hearing the same birds all the time. It's not till you go away and go, I kind of miss that. Like,
very random thing to pick out, but yeah, the natural nature sounds are really beautiful. So.
I've got to know, because you said you're from the States, you're in LA now. We moved to Canada for a little while, and I tried the coffee there, and I was like, I cannot have this coffee. I come back to Australia. I love our coffee, but I don't know if it's just what you're used to. Like, do you genuinely think Australia coffee is better, or is it just different? Or I'm like, do Americans actually like this coffee?
Oh, for sure. I think a lot of Americans do. I mean, for me personally, I'm not, like, when I'm just at home, I'm not really a coffee snob. So really, my experience, my coffee at home is not necessarily luxurious. I don't know if you have Folgers coffee, or have heard of Folgers coffee, but it's kind of like
it's like our Nescafe, like instant.
Yeah, it's not the highest. So I'm not quite there. It's like maybe a few notches up. I will get coffee from Costco, but it's not like fancy.
Yeah.
So being there and the coffee, the quality is definitely like a lot better, I feel like, overall. So
good to hear.
The standard that is set in general feels like it's better.
Yeah, okay, good to hear. Now, of course, you're coming to Australia with Danny Goki, which we're so excited about. I want to know, firstly, how did this all come together? How did you end up touring with Danny?
Oh, my goodness. Well, I had an opportunity to do a couple, like, opening slot one-offs in 2023 for Jeremy Camps, and just through the Christian Media Arts Organization has been such a huge advocate in Australia on my behalf. And I had met Danny also at a Christmas concert that I was a part of, and he was a part of as well, singing with Tommy Prophet. There was like a variety of artists that were performing in Nashville. So like, I feel like there's a lot of mutual people that we work with. So there was some familiarity there. And then the Christian Media Arts Organization has been super sweet to throw me in as well. So I'm super grateful that Danny is open to having me open for him and hype the vibes up. So it's gonna be super sweet. And I'm truly a big fan. I've told a couple people that when Danny Gookie was on American Idol like years back, my family was big into watching it at that time. And so I don't even remember how old I was. I must have been like 10 or 11 or something. I definitely voted for him from my lamp.
Yeah, how cool is that?
So I'm like, I've been a big fan for a while. So yeah, this is super fun to like flash forward all of these years and to be able to collaborate on something together.
How cool is that? Like, would you ever think when you're sitting at home texting your voting that you would be touring with him one day down the track? Like, that's so cool.
Would have known. So fun.
And what can we expect from your set? What kind of tracks are you going to be playing?
Yeah, that's a great question. It will be a little bit of a mixture because I think I'll have about like 30 minutes-ish. So a mixture of songs that have been playing on radio. And I have been working on some new music as well. So it will be like a mixture of stuff playing on radio, a little bit of worship, and just a tiny tease of some stuff that I've been working on recently, cool. Which is a little bit more in the like even leaning more into the Christian pop and worship space. Awesome. So I'm excited to be able to share and sprinkle some new vibes in as well.
So how do you choose? Like when you've only got half an hour and you have so many songs, like how the heck do you sit down and go, okay, I've got to do this and then get the order right? And that would be so hard.
I know. It's hard to narrow it down for sure. And I think it's been a fun thing to experiment with just seeing probably what translates the best live. I do a lot of studio work. And so then applying it and how does this feel for a live is definitely kind of the task at hand. But trying to pull in like a solid mixture of what feels cohesive with the songs that you guys have been playing, which thank you so much for playing my music, and like what smoothly sprinkles in with worship. I had an opportunity to collaborate with Darlene Check last year on a version of Worthy is the Lamb. So awesome. Just kind of threading in some different stuff there. But it's kind of hard to narrow down for sure.
Yeah, I would struggle with that. And you mentioned you're working on some new music. Can you tell us a little bit about that? What can we expect? When's it coming out? What kind of tunes are you working on?
Yeah, so it's definitely, the start of this year has been beautiful and interesting. I've kind of like felt the Lord just kind of quiet me a bit. And I've felt him like when I released my last project, 1200 beats per minute, is very like light, very dancey feeling, celebratory. And while I was wrapping up that project, I could feel like the Lord was starting to speak into where he was wanting me to go next. And as an artist, everything is kind of like goes in seasons. So I could feel he was really like giving this invitation to sit down and really spend time with him in worship personally, and really start to lean in on writing songs that are adoring him, and then also just that conversational relationship and walk with him. So I've been working on that this year even more than I have in the past, I guess. And I've gotten emotional at a few points, just like sitting down and at the piano. I'm like so grateful that the Lord is like actually letting me do this. So as far as the timeline, it will be soon, like releasing stuff soon, but there's not like release dates quite yet. It's just been leaving this kind of season a little bit open to see what does God have, and then we'll share sooner rather than later. And I'll give again like a tiny sample like with the live set, and then hopefully we'll keep you posted.
Awesome. And is there any space for like a worship album anytime? Like you mentioned you're getting into worship. Do you think you would ever do just a solid worship style album?
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah, that's kind of, so it would be kind of like twofold with writing songs that are more conversational about the relationship and walk with God, and then worship in the sense where that like adoration and lyrically just directly honoring Him.
Awesome.
There's those trains are kind of moving at the same time, which I'm super excited about. It's been such a joy to like be a part of the creative process there. So yeah,
Yay.
The answer is yes.
That's so exciting. Well, thank you so much for your time, Molly, and I wish you all the best for your tour with Danny. Can't wait to see you, and looking forward to having you in Oz.
Yeah, not wait to see you guys. It's going to be such a blast. Thank you so much for having me too.
Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.